Yeah. Uh, that's very, very similar
It's
to
habits.
what a lot of the other people are saying. You know,
Yeah.
make it part of your lifestyle, make it automatic. But because you're just starting and you probably haven't got it ingrained in you, you kind of need the crutch of a plan to help you get to that place where it's going to be automatic.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So what 3 things could help someone trying to lose fat through regular exercise and good nutrition? What 3 things could they put in place to ensure that they stay on track?
Okay, so I would recommend using a nutrition tracking app like MyFitnessPal. Okay, because so you'll be able to set that will be able to set a realistic calorie goal for the individual.
Right.
So that's the first thing I would do. So get one of these apps, install them on the phone. You know, most people in this modern world live with one of these. Yeah. So put your phone into use. You know, install the app. That works as like a mini coach for you, really. So it will tell you based on the information you put in. It will tell you, give you a good good guidelines of what you should be eating.
Yeah.
So use the app. I would also get you to wear a Fitbit or similar.
GT watch. Yeah.
Yeah. Excellent. And so you can monitor your daily activity, and I would be working towards 10,000 steps a day. That's a good goal to have.
Yeah.
And then the third thing I would do is make sleep a priority.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're not going to function correctly. You're not going to do all these things without the right amount of sleep. So you want to aim to have between 7 and 9 hours sleep a night.
Wow, 7 and 9.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, for your body to function correctly.
Yeah.
If you think about that from a fat loss point of view, okay, not enough sleep, what are you going to feel like eating?
Carbs.
Sugary high-calorie foods.
Yeah.
Comfort foods, like carbs. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Nothing wrong with carbs, but we end up having just too much of it, and it takes our calorie level too high.
Right.
Yeah, so it'd be around choices. So your food choices aren't going to be as great. Your activity level is not going to be as great because you're going to feel tired. You're going to sit around a lot more. Yeah.
Right.
But there's also a lot of scientific things that happen while you sleep that helps with the fat loss process. And research has proven that even skimping on that 1 hour a night to getting 6 hours a day, it has negative implications for fat loss.
Right. Because I've got like a weird sleeping pattern because of my work, and I got this watch, and it monitors your sleep, and what I decided to check it one morning, and it said, "Oh, your sleeping pattern is irregular," and I'm like, you know, these things have so many, they got so many functions and so much information that they could give you. Like I was on the sofa watching TV last night, and then it went off and said, "Oh, get up and stretch for a bit, like you've been inactive for too long." So yeah, I could see where these accessory type wearables can be helpful. But at the same time, I like to cook from scratch. So I don't know how helpful in terms of calorie counts and stuff like that. The FitnessPal app will be in regards to if I'm making food from scratch or the food that I like. I don't think it's on the app, not that I've looked, to be honest.
Every ingredient is on the app. So again, I recommend most of my clients make all their meals from scratch too, because the more natural and real your produce that you're having, the more nutrients you're going to be getting into your body. So that's great. So no, yes, you put every ingredient in. So if you're using tomatoes, you put in tomatoes. If you're using onions, you put in onions. If you're using chicken, you put in chicken, or whatever food you're having, if you're having beans or rice or anything like that. You just weigh the amount you're having and input that data onto the app, and it will calculate your nutrition for you and your calories.
And I guess that takes a certain level of commitment to be weighing your food.
Yes,
And
it does.
so do you wait before you prepare it, or do you wait after you prepare it? Because
you weigh it before you prepare it.
Before you prepare it. That's very, very good to know, because I think the weight changes after you cook it, doesn't it? Depending on the amount of water that's come out of it and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So say you're making a meal for a family, because I do that. I would then, I'm keeping saying chicken, but it's something I'm using as an example. I would weigh how much chicken is going into the dish, and then I would divide that dish out into portions, and that would be the portion I would enter would be what I would put on my fitness pal, and that's what I recommend for clients to do with families. Right. Make a dish and then you measure it out.
That makes a lot of sense. It's just, I don't know, the level of commitment to actually be weighing your food. That's like taking it to a really professional level. I think like athletes and bodybuilders, and these are the kind of people who weigh their food, not like the plumber across the street.
Anybody that takes their health and fitness seriously should have a good understanding of portion sizes. And I'm not saying this is something you have to do forever. I would just recommend somebody would do it for a week, and you'll be surprised what you find.
Okay, so basically it's kind of like going back to what we said earlier in terms of planning, so that you get familiar with these new habits. So in terms of your food, you measure so that you get familiar with the correct portion.
Yeah.
Excellent.
It's an education piece. If you really want to make changes, if I've got clients that have got fat loss goals, they want to lose X amount of pounds in a certain amount of weeks. The only way to do that is to create a calorie deficit or an energy deficit, and to do that you need to have an understanding of what the amount of energy that's going into your body. So you need to have some mechanism of managing your calorie intake.
Because
like MyFitnessPal is really great.
Really good for that.
Really great for that.
There are some people who talk about the fist size and using the fist size as a weight. Yeah. How effective is that?
That's quite good. I mean, Precision Nutrition are a big nutrition company, and they recommend the hand guide, fists and palms, and I just say it's not as accurate, but it depends on the individual. So I have got a couple of clients that use that because tracking their food through an app didn't work for them, and that's great. And it's another way. It's another way. I would just say, from an accuracy point of view, you're not going to get as close to using, calorie tracking app. But it's definitely a good alternative. Right.
I think because I'm the type of guy who would use a pinch of salt rather than a tablespoon, or a pinch of pepper rather than, like, I'm trying to say it. My cooking style is a bit more Jamie Oliver.
Yeah, so like just freestyle. Yeah.
Yeah, slapdash sort of thing, rather than precise measurements. So I might be more partial to the fist and palm size.
Yeah. I think the only thing you need to watch out for there is oils then. Whey oils. I would never recommend people just splash the oils on because that's where the hidden calories are really. Because so obviously you've got your macronutrients, your protein, your carbohydrates and your fats. Both protein and carbohydrates have 4 calories per gram, but fat has 9. So quite quickly you're
adding up.
Yeah, adding up, and that's where a lot of people go wrong. Like so many times, people come into me and they say, "I don't understand why I'm overweight. All I eat is salads." And then when I get down to the detail, I realise it's the amount of oil they're putting on their salads, the amount of dressing they're putting on their salads.
Yeah, because you want it to taste good.
Exactly, yeah. But you can still, I mean, if I gave you two salads, one where I'd measured the oil and the dressing, and one where I hadn't, I don't think you'd really notice. There's little details like that with calories that people don't really notice. And also like nuts, for example, really nutritionally dense, lots of great nutrients in there. But a handful of nuts, I mean, what does that mean to somebody?
Yeah, and they're kind of moreish. You kind of eat and eat.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, or just smaller amounts. So they're the types of things that you would want people to have a better understanding of and to weigh them rather than using the hand.
So I see what you're saying. A handful.
Yeah.
A handful.
Yeah. So I'd say more on the sort of fat side of things. It's where people can lose control really, and that's where weighing would be better. And again, with like avocado, again, it's great, full of nutrients, amazing.
Love avocado.
Yeah, lovely, but it will add up. The calories will add up massively on that. Like an average size avocado, you're looking at like 300 calories. So they're the type of things that I would say it's good to have an understanding of the weight, and that will help you understand calories.
Well, thanks very much for that. I think you've explained quite a bit. We could probably just end here because, you've broken down so much in this little time, but I got a lot more questions. Thanks for watching our video. Share and like this video. Join our mailing list. The link is in the description, and we would love to hear from you. Get to know what is it you want to find out next. Leave your comment below.